You are standing in a coffee shop you used to avoid because she worked nearby. You haven't thought about her in 3 years. The badge from that job is in a drawer somewhere. You left that version of yourself behind when you stopped checking your phone every 15 minutes to see if she had texted. She never did. And then one day, years later, she did. If you are still in the early levels of this, and you may be, and that is fine, keeping your attention on what you are building instead of who is watching is worth more than you know. It took leaving to understand that. This is how it happened. This is what you did not know then. Level 1. The Invisible One. You remember it now like this. You are 22. You work in the same building as her. Different floors. You see her twice a week in the elevator or the lobby cafe. You learn her coffee order before you learn her last name. Oat milk latte. No sugar. She is always holding her phone like it might ring with something that matters more than where she is. You try 3 times to start a conversation that lasts longer than the elevator ride. The 3rd time, she laughs at something you say. You remember the exact joke. It was not that funny. But she laughed, and you thought that meant something. It did not. You ask her to get coffee. She says maybe. Maybe next week. Next week there will be a text that says she is busy. You stop asking. You do not stop hoping. That is the difference between levels 1 and 2. At level 1, you still think proximity is enough. You do not know yet that she is watching someone else. Someone on a higher floor. Level 2. The trying one. Here is what you did not know then. You are 23. You have started going to the gym because you saw her at a rooftop party talking to someone with better shoulders than you. You buy different clothes. You change your haircut. You start saying yes to every group hangout, every happy hour, every birthday dinner in a part of town you cannot afford, because she might be there. She has been there twice. Both times she is polite. Both times she leaves early. You are not imagining the distance. It is real. It is measured in the way she angles her body when you speak, the way she checks her phone mid-sentence, the way she says your name like she has to remember it first. You tell yourself you are being patient. What you are actually doing is waiting for her to notice that you have been there the whole time. She notices. She does not care. You buy her a birthday gift. Something small. Something that shows you were paying attention. She says thank you in a voice that makes you feel like you have done something wrong. You have not done anything wrong. You have simply made the mistake of thinking effort equals affection. At this level, you still think the problem is you. That if you were funnier, taller, richer, different, she would see you the way you see her. Level 3. The Heartbroken One. You remember it now like this. You are 24. You find out through someone else that she is dating a guy from her company. He is older. He has a job title you do not understand. You see a photo of them on someone's Instagram story. She is smiling in a way you have never seen. You stop going to the group hangouts. You are unlike her posts. You do not block her. Blocking would mean it mattered. You tell yourself it does not matter. It matters. You date someone else for 4 months because she has the same hair color and laughs at the same kinds of things. It does not work. You know why. She knows why. You end it cleanly. She tells you that you were somewhere else the whole time. She is right. You think about messaging the girl. You do not. You think about running into her and being cold, indifferent, proof that you have moved on. You do not run into her. She quit that job. You hear about it third hand. She moved to a different part of the city. You feel relieved. You feel devastated. Both are true. Level 4. The Rebuilding One. Here is what you did not know then. You are 26. You have a different job now. Better pay. A smaller apartment in a better neighborhood. You have friends who do not know her name. You go on dates that go nowhere, and you are fine with that. You are not looking. You are not waiting. You are building something. A career. A routine. A version of yourself that does not check to see if someone has viewed your story. You run 5 miles on Saturday mornings. You read again. You say no to things that do not interest you. You stop performing for an audience that is not watching. This is the level where you forget her for days at a time. Then weeks. You do not think about her until someone mentions her name at a dinner party. Mutual acquaintance. She got engaged. You smile. You say that is great. You mean it. You do not ask who he is. You do not look him up. You go home and sleep fine. Level 5. The established one. You remember it now like this. You are 28. You have a job you like. You have a small circle of people you trust. You date someone seriously for the first time in years. It does not last, but it ends without bitterness. You are learning what you actually want instead of what you thought you were supposed to want. You see her name in your message requests one night. No preview. Just the notification. You stare at it for a full minute before opening it. The message is 3 lines. She says she has been thinking about old friends. She says she hopes you are doing well. She says it would be nice to catch up sometime. You read it twice. You do not respond that night. You know what this is. You have been on the other side of this message. You have sent this exact message to someone else when you were lonely or curious or regretting a choice you made years ago. You do not respond for 3 days. When you do, you are polite. You are brief. You say you are busy but maybe sometime. You do not suggest a day. She replies immediately. She suggests a day. Level 6. The careful one. Here is what you did not know then. You meet her at a wine bar she chooses. She is 10 minutes late. She looks the same. She looks different. She is not wearing a ring. You do not ask about the engagement. She brings it up in the first 15 minutes. It ended. She does not say why. She says it was mutual. You know that is not true. You do not say so. She asks about your life. You tell her the truth. You have a job you like. You have been traveling more. You started writing again. She listens in a way she never did before. She leans in. She laughs at your jokes. She touches your arm twice. You recognize this. You have been here before. But the script has flipped. She suggests a second drink. You say you have an early morning. It is not true. She looks disappointed. You notice. You do not care the way you thought you would. You hug goodbye. She holds on a second too long. She says you should do this again soon. You say sure. You do not text her after. Level 7. The indifferent one. You remember it now like this. You are 29. She texts you more now. Small things. Memes. Articles. Questions about restaurants you mentioned once. You reply when you feel like it. Sometimes that is the same day. Sometimes that is never. She asks to hang out again. You say you are seeing someone. You are not. It is easier than explaining that you are simply not interested. She says she understands. She says she is happy for you. 2 weeks later she texts you at midnight. The message is long. It says she has been thinking about the past. It says she realizes now that she missed something. It says she wonders what would have happened if she had said yes when you asked her to coffee all those years ago. You read it once. You do not reply. In the morning there is another message. An apology. She says she should not have sent that. She says she was feeling nostalgic. She says she hopes it did not make things weird. You reply, it's fine. No worries. That is all. Level 8. The free one. Here is what you did not know then. You are 31. You have not thought about her in months. You are dating someone you actually like. Someone who laughed at your jokes the first time you met. Someone who does not make you wonder if you are enough. You see her at a wedding. Mutual friend. She is at a different table. She waves. You wave back. You do not go over. She comes to you during the reception. She looks good. She asks about your life. You keep it short. She mentions that she is single again. She says it in a way that is supposed to mean something. You nod. You say that is tough. You excuse yourself to get another drink. Later, on the drive home, the person you are dating asks if that was the girl you used to talk about. You realize you have not talked about her in over a year. You say yes. You say it was a long time ago. They ask if it was weird seeing her. You think about it. You say no. You mean it. Level 9. The witness. You remember it now like this. You are 33. You are in the coffee shop you used to avoid. You have not thought about that fact until just now. You are reading. You are alone. You prefer it. She walks in. She does not see you. She orders an oat milk latte. No sugar. Some things do not change. She sits 3 tables away. She is on her phone. She looks tired. She looks like someone who is still waiting for a message that matters. You think about saying hello. You do not. You finish your coffee. You leave. Outside, the air is cold. You walk toward the train. You do not look back. Someone younger, a kid, maybe 23, is sitting on the bench near the station. He is staring at his phone. Waiting. Hoping. You recognize the look. You think about stopping. About telling him what you wish someone had told you. You do not. Some things you have to learn alone. You keep walking. The script ends before you reach the platform. Someone else will write the next part. It will not involve her. It already does not.